Namaskar, Adab, Sat Shri Akal. A very warm welcome, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well. You're staying healthy, staying safe, and rooting for Sushant Singh Rajput and rooting for all the fallen warriors, all our brave hearts, and everybody who has been done injustice, who has been either killed mercilessly, murdered brutally. We all keep them in our prayers, and we all pray all of them get justice, their death gets the respect that they deserve, especially our martyrs, um, who were killed. I have kept this photograph on my screen for a couple of hours today, yesterday, since 14th, when this news came out. Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Dhonchak, Deputy Superintendent Himayu, Muzammil Bhatt. Three lives, three amazing people, three amazing beings who did so much for the country, who sacrificed their life for our country. But the irony and the sad part, the reason why they were killed was because of nothing else but hatred, animosity of our neighboring country, of Pakistan. And I'll be very open about it. Um, People say, end of the day, we should not have that kind of animosity with Pakistan. But I say, enough is enough. It's enough. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Preeti. Hello, Nipunji. Hello, Paji. Hello. I know they are the reason I'm not calling them, and again, yes, they got martyred, no doubt about it. But on a ground level, they have been killed. And I want each and every Indian to feel that word. Yes, with a lot of respect, we say, they have given their lives for our country. But if you see the ground reality, they've been killed in our own house. The enemies came to our house and killed our brothers here in on our soil. And this is really sad that this is still happening. I was looking at so many videos, बहुत सारे videos. Exactly, that is the point. That is what I want. We all want revenge. We all expect revenge. I just heard some activity has happened actually, or is happening as we speak, and I'm really waiting for that because I don't want it to go like, you know, some soldiers martyred for our country, and that's it. We want to show and tell everyone that you cannot come here in our homes and kill our people. Enough is enough. We really want revenge. We really want, and हालांकि मुझे कहना पता नहीं सही है कि नहीं है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे, यूट्यूब पे, फेसबुक पे, बट आज इवन इफ इट मीन्स एनीथिंग, आई विल से I think it's high time. It's really high time that our government looks at this situation and decides to wipe off. That's the word I want to use for Pakistan right now. Literally खत्म कर देना चाहिए उस कंट्री को, क्योंकि वो कंट्री और कुछ नहीं कर रही, is doing zero value add to anything around the world. Actually, it's creating trouble, more trouble, not only for their own people but also for people outside of their country. Enough is enough. I'll put something. I have no idea, you know, if our leaders are able to feel this pain.
सौंप दिया था मन तो अपना बेटा देश ताई सौंप दिया था रे सरकार के कर सरकार आड़े की जाखट दे आड़े ताई फिना जनती गोड्या ताई गेड्डा ताई जो खट दे देता सारे बच जानते रे सरकार के कर रही है सरकार के फिर सरकार का कौन सा बेटा जा रहा है उड़े अरे मारे सब क्या ना जमींदारा क्या ना खुपान लाग रहे मारे सकी वो गोड्डा ताई की जाकेट क्यों ना दे रहे टांग में लग जाता ठीक हो जा
This is a mother crying for her son. वो बेटा जो इन्होंने देश की सेवा के लिए भेजा था, to protect, to save not only their family but the entire nation. And this is what they get in return. So I think it's high time, it's really high time that we all feel this pain and we push our government, our agencies to take strict action. Actually, the strictest action possible, because it is really, really, really sad to see all this happening, even in this day and age, when we have all the technology, all the power. कहने को या सुनने को जो आता है कि देश हमारा बहुत नंबर वन, हर चीज में है, power, might, you call it anything, and they want, they see India on top of that. But then what is happening? हमारे खुद के soldiers, हमारे खुद के brave hearts, they are being killed like this. And that's very sad. That's very sad that this has happened. And I just hope and I just pray that strict action or some action is taken. And मेरा मन तो वही कहता है कि किसी तरह से पूरा वाइप ऑफ करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. एक बार वाइप ऑफ कर दो पाकिस्तान and let them start with a clean slate. I think it's really, really, really important. This was really sad. और इसके साथ साथ एक और सैड न्यूज़ जो हम सब ने सुनी, हालांकि बहुत महीनों बाद. And it was also very shocking to see that, a girl who was killed earlier this year, uh, जिसका नाम जानवी कंडुला, who was killed mercilessly again. They call it an accident, a police car which was being driven by Officer Kevin Dave, run her over while she was crossing the road. सड़क क्रॉस करते करते, while Kevin was in a chase, or not a chase actually, he was going to an overdose 911 call. Um, he ran over Janvi. He was driving at a very fast pace, 174 miles per hour in a 25 miles per hour zone में. इतनी देर बाद ये न्यूज़ क्यों हाईलाइट हुई? क्योंकि एक और उनका ऑफिसर, एक्चुअली हु वाज वीपी ऑफ द सियाटल पुलिस ऑफिसर्स ग्रिड, जिनका नाम डैनियल ऑर्डरर है, that man had the audacity to talk about it. The sad part, or the ironic part that happened, was जो body cam था, was somehow it got start or it turned on, and this conversation that he was having on a phone call got recorded, and then it made it out to public. uh, जहां पर एक प्राइस टैग लगा दिया गया to that body, to that dead body. A 21-year-old was put in a $11,000 bracket. कि $11,000 दे देंगे, and this death should be okay. Anyways, she was, you know sad to say, sad to hear even, that she was kind of irrelevant. um, this was the audio that got leaked, and it really shows the disgusting behavior of a cop. Let's first hear this. Up on the hood, hit the windshield. Then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value. Up on the hood, hit the windshield. Imagine 11,000. She was anyways not of any value. This is what is happening around the world as well. हम इंडिया की बात करते हैं. These are officers in the US, and this is what they consider the value of a human life. The question to them would be, what if this girl was maybe his sister, his wife, his mother? क्या तब भी वो यही वैल्यू लगाता? क्या वही तब भी ये 11,000 चेक की बात करता? So that is so disgusting on so many levels. And finally, some action is being taken. I'm sure there'll be some kind of legal implications to this. Uh, and I will pursue this personally as well. चाहे कुछ भी हो इसके बारे में, we have to dig deep into that. We will also reach out to our consulate as well. Uh, I'm sure the parents who lost their daughter, they would be feeling so sick on hearing this, and it is really sad to see Ketna mercilessly she was killed, and then eventually a mockery of her death was made on a body cam video. So we'll see what happens and how it happens and when it happens. But this is the disgusting nature of human beings around the world. We find certain people here in India as well, in US, everywhere, जिनके लिए human life means nothing. And we've seen it. Sushant Singh Rajput case has been an eye opener for a lot of us, जहां पर हमने देखा है किस तरह से not only Sushant, Disha, Jia, but Mansukh Hiren जैसे common man, for not sticking to doing something wrong, they were also killed mercilessly. The killers are roaming free. Most of them are roaming free. Some of them are politicians, leaders, and that's another sickening part. The people who we elect or we think we elect for our support, for our help, they are the ones who are actively involved in these things. जैसे ये नमस्ते सुनंदा जी, हेलो मासू जी, हेलो हेलो. uh, हम सब ने देखा है किस तरह से स्पेशली इंडिया में अगर बात करें, these leaders, so many leaders across the board, you name any party, Congress, BJP, AAP, SP, शिव सेना, जो मर्जी पार्टी का आप नाम ले लो, all of them have criminals as their leaders. किसी ने कुछ के ऊपर तो रेप केसेस हैं, कुछ के ऊपर मर्डर केसेस हैं. अभी जैसे वो भूषण जो ओलंपिक ओलंपियंस की न्यूज में बहुत फेमस हुए थे, उन्होंने तो अपना ओपनली बोला कि हाँ मेरे से एक मर्डर हुआ है. So these are the kind of people who are our leaders right now. and they continue to rule. They continue to rule. uh, यूएस में यहाँ पर भी बहुत सारी, वी सी अ लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज हेयर एज वेल. सिर्फ इंडिया को क्या क्रिटिसाइज करें, यहाँ पर भी कुछ ऐसे लोग बैठे हैं. जैसे इस केस में हम सब ने देखा, जानवी के केस में, ही इज द हेड, द पुलिस हेड फॉर दैट ग्रुप. ही हैज नो रिस्पेक्ट फॉर ह्यूमन लाइफ. इमेजिन कि उनके अंडर जो पुलिस ऑफिसर्स होंगे, उनके लिए तो इट्स वेरी इजी. यू हिट एंड रन, यू शूट एनीवन, इट्स ओके, जस्ट राइट अ चेक आफ्टर दैट. दैट्स हाउ दे ट्रीट. इंडिया में हमने सुशांत के केस के बारे में जैसे मैं बात कर रहा था, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत हिमसेल्फ इज अ विक्टिम ऑफ सच क्राइम. द पीपल हु किल्ड हिम आर रोमिंग फ्री. अभी कल परसों की बात है, शौविक चक्रवर्ती, उनको भी अब तो एक तरह से इंटरनेशनल फ्लाई करने के लिए भी परमिशन मिल जाएगी या मिल गई है. एंड दैट्स द सीन. पहले रिया चक्रवर्ती को क्लीन चिट मिली. शौविक, others will also be out in no time, is what I feel now. And that's what is happening. Our politicians, entire Bollywood, this whole cabal is all together. हमें दिखाने के लिए कुछ भी करते हैं, हमें दिखाने के लिए they will show as if, we are with the boycott Bollywood campaign. कुछ लोग आए हैं हमारे साथ ऐसे जो कहते हैं कि बॉलीवुड की गंदगी, एंड देन बिहाइंड द सीन्स, और एक्चुअली नाउ इन फ्रंट ऑफ द सीन्स, they are getting funding, money, support, and they are offering all kinds of support to Bollywood people as well. Useless gutter Bollywood को इतना support देना मिलना from these politicians is really really disgusting. In the name of money, power, anybody will stoop to any level. ये हमने देख लिया है और आप भी देख रहे हैं. Now when it comes to this politicians and leaders and whatnot, another thing which has been going on for the last few days is the major fiasco around this list which came out few days back, wherein this, again, I would call it a party, but whatever this alliance is, India, whatever, INDIA, they have released a list of about these 14, uh, क्या बोलूं इनको मैं, आई डोंट वांट इवन कॉल देम जर्नलिस्ट, बट व्हाटएवर दे आर, इन लोगों का, let me actually put this as well. Few of them I don't even respect. I don't want to even give them any respect because of course they are disgusting. And एक तरह से तो मुझे अच्छा लगा, but this is another topic. Oh, sorry, I thought I was sharing everything. Okay, let me do this. So ये जो महान 13-14 reporters, journalists, whatever you want to call them, they have been boycotted by this India alliance. Now, बहुत सारे लोग मुझे DMs, बहुत सारे लोग मुझे मेरे WhatsApp पे, I actually have been speaking to a couple of you, and you know who you are, uh, who have been suggesting me to, do these things a little differently. But I'm sorry guys, I cannot do anything differently. मैंने शुरुआत में भी जब मैं सुशांत सिंह राजपूत मूवमेंट के अंदर आया था, I was very clear. I am gonna do what is right, what I feel is right. Yes, I have been, initially, I did not do any kind of research or very minimal research around certain things, and that did cost me a lot. And it will continue to cost me. That's okay. But end of the day, I have to be clean or clear with my conscience, and that's what मैं कर रहा हूँ बहुत देर से अभी on social media, because I've done a little bit of research. I've talked to people on ground, actual people who are suffering. Uh, it's not the same India. It's not the same country that I used to live in. बहुत सारे challenges हैं, बहुत सारी problems हैं. uh, People who are in the middle class, who are in the upper middle class, or actually in the lower middle class, they are able to survive because they're constantly working, they're doing a lot of things. But for people who are below that middle class, in the lower strata, it's really difficult, it's really challenging for them. And this is not based on any WhatsApp university kind of video or audio or nonsense on the memes. This is based on some actual conversations with certain people, uh, and casual conversations as well. किस तरह से लोगों को अपने बच्चों को स्कूल में भेजने की फीस, अच्छे स्कूलों में भेजने की फीस नहीं मिल होती इकट्ठी. कई बार they are not able to celebrate certain festivals the way they used to celebrate. ऐसा नहीं है कि they are not able to celebrate festivals or have fun. They are, but not at the same level. Of course there is inflation, of course it's across the world, of course there are other issues, but a lot of it has to do and has become around religion. No matter what you say, no matter what anybody says, on even on this platform, uh, ये जो हिंदू मुस्लिम क्रिश्चियन डिवाइड जो इंडिया में हो चुकी है, that is causing a lot of uneasiness, lot of unpleasantness, and that's what is kind of making it so sad. Yes, Sunanda ji, this is really a very sad day for us, a sad week for us. And before I forget, actually, in addition to those martyrs, uh, we also lost one amazing martyr dog, Kent, who also laid down his life to save his master, and that was also very sad. So, my heart goes out to all of them, including Kent, uh, because this was really not something that should have happened. Anyways, going back to this particular news, people have asked me a question. Do you support the INDIA alliance? Unfortunately, I have to say this. I don't know if I support them or not. What I don't support is wrong done by any individual, leader, politician, party. मैं बहुत बार ये ऐसे एग्जाम्पल्स दे चुका हूँ, सेशंस पे भी दे चुका हूँ, कॉल्स पे भी दे चुका हूँ, और मैं फिर रिपीट करूंगा अभी. If I am the CEO of a company and if there are issues with that company, people will question me. People will point fingers at me. They will not point the finger individually at my VP of product or my VP of engineering or my director of customer success. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा. The question would come to the CEO. Why is this happening? Yeah, अगर मैं इसको दूसरा spin दूं, if I'm the CEO of the company and my stock prices are going down, in that case, the board of directors, the management, they will question me. What are you doing? What is happening? What are the challenges? Where do you need help? So eventually, चाहे वो मेरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स हो, मेरे स्टॉक प्राइसेस की वजह से, या मेरा प्रोडक्ट डाउन जा रहा है तो मेरे एम्प्लॉयज की वजह से, eventually the person who will be questioned is the prime minister, is the CEO, is the chief of that particular organization. In this case, India में जो हो रहा है, while we are losing the छोटे छोटे again issues के बारे में अगर बात करें, and they might be trivial for most of us who are here on watching YouTube, TV, media. They are not trivial for those lower middle class family जो YouTube पे बैठ के YouTube के वीडियोस नहीं देखते, जो न्यूज चैनल के ऊपर जो डिबेट्स होते हैं उनको बैठ के नहीं देखते. दे आर द वंस हु आर एक्चुअली वर्किंग देयर asses ऑफ टू अर्न देयर bread, the butter, their roti, their chawal. So for them, all this means nothing. But for us who are doing this, the simple question is, the prices of the basic commodities has gone up so much that it has become unbearable for people to survive. बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीजें करी हैं, यस चंद्रयान भेज रहे हैं, यू नो, यप, हिंदू पंजाबी यूथ, सो ऑल दीज प्राइस हाइक्स जो अनअफोर्डेबल हो चुकी है लोगों के लिए, गैस, पेट्रोल प्राइसेस, बेसिक खाने की चीजें, घर की चीजें, all that has become so expensive. uh, Somebody was giving me an example and I'm gonna just give that example here. अभी एक G20 करके एक इवेंट हुआ था इंडिया में, बहुत सारे पैसे लगे, 5,000 करोड़ उसके ऊपर खर्चा हुआ. द सिंपल क्वेश्चन आई हैव इज 50, सॉरी 5,000 करोड़ खर्च करना. अगेन, आई एम ऑन सोशल मीडिया, आई नो प्रमोशंस कितने जरूरी हैं. आई कंप्लीटली एग्री, स्पेंडिंग मनी on anything that you are doing good. कंट्री को एक अलग पेडेस्टल पे लाना बहुत जरूरी है, उसके लिए प्रमोशन करना बहुत जरूरी है. एब्सोल्युटली आई एग्री एंड आई वुड कंप्लीटली सपोर्ट एनी गवर्नमेंट टू डू दैट. 2 दिन की होर्डिंग्स, सफाई और उस चीज पे 50 करोड़, 50 करोड़ लगाना, दैट वॉज अ लिटिल टू मच फॉर मी एज वेल. 5,000 करोड़, उसमें भी आई थिंक इफ यू कुड हैव डन दिस इन, नहीं यार धीरज, एक्चुअली आई विल शेयर द डेटा ऑन ट्विटर. आई वॉज एबल टू गेट इट. Actually, it's a central budget that every country has to disclose how much you're spending. Indonesia ने शायद 190 करोड़ किया and all that. So the point is not about how much money was spent. The point is, if a part of that money could be used to fix certain things within our, say for example, Delhi का भट्ठा बैठा हुआ है, it's the capital of our country. I have, and I'll be very open right now, I think Kejriwal, the IITN, has failed miserably, no doubt about it. And if he has failed, uh, then of course the people of Delhi need to kick him out. That's my take on that. They can only kick him out. But we really need to fix उसके शीश महल बनाना, उसके घर बनाना. If he's doing all that, strict action should be taken and he should be taken out from the government. सिंपल सा लॉजिक है कि इतने सारे लोग वहां सफर कर रहे हैं दिल्ली में, इतना इट्स मिजरेबल राइट नाउ. इन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात करें, आज ही मैं देख रहा था, देयर इज अ न्यू टनल दैट हैज बीन इनॉग्रेटेड. ग्रेट जॉब, आई वुड से. दीज आर द थिंग्स जिसके ऊपर पैसे स्पेंड होने चाहिए, rather than other beautification, cosmetic beautification. Infrastructure change karo. So Nitin Gadkari is doing a phenomenal work and I really 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 appreciate. मैंने तो एक बल्कि ट्वीट भी किया था, I hope he becomes the prime minister candidate someday, because I think he has that insight to take our country to the next level. Because eventually in the opposition there is nobody, not a single face who can take our country. um, if your trick Congress was spreading fake news that 4,000 crore was spent and not, you are saying 5,000 crore was spent, not five, yeah, 5,000 crore. Okay, I'll share the data, uske baad hum definitely we can talk more. The point I was trying to get to is, ye jo INDIA, whatever they have formed, at least at least the only goodness in that is, if they do it right, will be a strong opposition. And again, I've spoken about it multiple times. लोगों ने इसको कई बार समझा है, कई लोगों ने नहीं समझा. एक बार I'm gonna give it one more shot. The biggest problem we face right now is we don't have uh, a strong opposition. Now why do we need a strong opposition? जैसे हमारे ऑफिसेज में होता है, राइट? वी हैव अ लीडर, वी हैव अ मैनेजर, वी हैव अनदर ग्रुप, दोनों ग्रुप्स के बीच में देयर इज काइंड ऑफ हेल्दी कंपटीशन कि हाँ, वी आर डूइंग दिस, why don't you do this, this is how it should be done, this is how it could be done. सेम चीज मैं गवर्नमेंट में चाहता हूँ कि there has to be a strong opposition. I personally feel they might not even win. You know, INDIA, India, they might not even win the elections. They might be able to damage. The problem is not damage. The problem is the ruling government, the central government, really need to see where they are doing it wrong. Getting people who are criminals and putting them into power positions is completely wrong. They need to stop it. Is it the first time? Is it the first time it's happening? Strong nationalist opposition is good. That's the problem, Dheeraj. That is the question. That is the concern here. How do we build that? Where do we get those people? जैसे मैंने कहा, कहने को आईआईटी से, आईआईएम का ग्रेजुएट, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट, आईआरएस ऑफिसर, and look at the mess he's done in Delhi. But still, people love him. People are giving him and his party votes. दिल्ली से शुरू हुआ, अब पंजाब तक पहुंच गया. Now when I talk to people in Punjab, are they happy? I would say yes. 60-70% they're saying they're happy, better than the Akali Dal, better than how the previous leaders looted them. चाहे वो कांग्रेस हो, चाहे वो अकाली दल हो, चाहे कोई भी हो, सबने लूटा. अब ये अगर लूट भी रहा है पर कम से कम कुछ दे रहा है. So this is the kind of wording I'm getting from people in Punjab. The thing is, एक लूजर, एक जिसने खत्म कर रहा है एक तरह से दिल्ली की एक एक वो एक there's a certain respect for a capital of our country. He's ruining it. But then he is the opposition. अब अगर ऐसा opposition होगा, say we are happy, Bhagwant doing good work. That's what I'm trying to say. 60 to 70%, and this is, I've spoken to about, I would say, 15 17 people. And here is Nipun Paji, another one from Punjab, and he is happy. किस तरह से श्रोमणी अकाली दल ने किस तरह से हमारे को, और उस टाइम तो मैं था, किस तरह से हम टेररिज्म को हमने देखा, किस तरह से करप्शन को हमने देखा. मतलब अपनी गली से स्कूटर से निकलने में ये डर लगता था कि पता नहीं किस चीज का चालान काट देंगे और हमें से वो रिश्वत देनी पड़ेगी. दैट यूज्ड टू बी द सिचुएशन. एंड नाउ Kushal Singh Saab, absolutely. I mean, that's another problem. And then again, I am not very clear as to why everyone thinks only about Rahul Gandhi. Unki party, unki whatever they are projecting him, they let them project Rahul Gandhi, खाड़गे, जो जिसको करना है. The problem is not about, क्योंकि यहाँ पर फिर वो लोग वो भी ले आते हैं, कि this is a family business. फैमिली बिजनेस हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में है. बीजेपी में भी नहीं है, कांग्रेस में नहीं है, आप में नहीं है ऐसे लीडर्स जिनके पेरेंट्स, जिनके फोर फादर्स दे वर ऑल पॉलिटिशियंस. दिस थिंग नीड्स टू स्टॉप. कि दिस इज डायनेस्टी पॉलिटिशियंस, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, वो हर जगह है. मैं तो कहता हूं उसका भी एक लेवल डिफरेंट है, कि वही डायनेस्टी एक एक relative is in one party, the other one is in another party, and they keep on eating away our country. उसको फिक्स करो यार. नाउ राहुल गांधी, अगर हम राहुल गांधी की बात करें, वी ऑल नो what he is capable of, what he has done. अगर हम उसको ही इशू बना के उसी के बारे में सब कुछ करते रहेंगे, will that do any justice to our country? Will that do any goodness to our country? I know it was surprising Punjab chose Akali and Congress, but Kejriwal took the benefit. And that's what is happening right now. पहले वो दिल्ली से शुरू हुआ, अब वो पंजाब ले गया. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, इन दो मॉडल्स को वो दिखा के वो दो और सिटीज, दो और स्टेट्स ऐसे ले जाए, एक एक करके. यही हो रहा है. So is that okay for letting someone like him take over? Now India, the INDI alliance, I don't know what goodness they will bring. Of course, they're doing a lot of damage, but there has to be some kind of realization amongst the people कि किस तरह से uh, the two police officers were caught tracking in drugs and the link went till government. Of course, drugs. uh, सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम जो पंजाब की इस टाइम पे जो मैं सुन रहा हूँ इज हाउ इजीली ड्रग्स मिल रही हैं. इवन द लो क्वालिटी से लेके हाई क्वालिटी ड्रग्स आर अवेलेबल इन every single spot. मुझे जिससे भी मेरी बात हुई, they were telling me if you go to a disc or a pub, they can literally serve you anything that you want. And when I say they can serve you anything, it's about any kind of drug, costly, cheap, uh, immediate if impact देने वाली, slow impact देने वाली, you name it, you get it. इतना इजी तो शायद यहाँ पर यूएस में भी ना हो जितना वो कहते हैं पंजाब के डिस्क पब्स, ढाबों के अंदर भी it can be made available in AC rooms and whatnot. They both are known by their work. Sashi Tharoor should be the face of opposition or Ashok Gehlot. Yeah, Sashi Tharoor. Again, I'm not here to decide or design anything. सर पंजाब हमारे हाथ से बिल्कुल निकल चुका है. इस पर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को सोचना चाहिए. बॉर्डर एरिया बिल्कुल डैमेज हो चुका है पंजाब का. आई नो. मैं अभी देख रहा था, few minutes ago, पाकिस्तान की क्रिएटिविटी. गुजरात, पंजाब, इन बॉर्डर्स के अंदर they are using drones now to throw terrorists. I mean, वो वीडियो भी इतना फनी लग रहा था. So they've made these big drones that can carry as much as 70 kilograms. 70 किलोग्राम का बंदा उठा के ड्रोन पे लटका हुआ है. And they are, literally they're throwing these terrorists in India. And मैं देख के उस वीडियो को, मतलब हंसी ही आ सकती है कि सालों, मतलब इसीलिए मैंने शुरुआत में कहा, आई थिंक इट्स हाई टाइम पाकिस्तान नीड्स टू बी वाइप्ड ऑफ, शुड बी वाइप्ड ऑफ कंप्लीटली. तो इस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करना, मतलब कुछ और ही कर लो यार. दिमाग अगर तुम लगाना भी चाहते हो, instead of sending a terrorist through a drone to India, उस टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करके कोई क्रॉप्स उगा लो, कोई क्या कहते हैं उसको, फर्टिलाइजर्स डाल लो, look at places that can be used for something good. सॉइल स्टडी करना शुरू कर दो. चलो चांद सितारे तो तुम वहां तक तो नहीं पहुंचोगे. ड्रोन, अरे वो ड्रोन भी, आई थिंक इट वाज अ ह्यूज ड्रोन जो उन्होंने बनाया है आयुष. आई मीन, इट लुकिंग एट दैट ड्रोन, सबसे पहली तो बात ये है कि वो इतना बड़ा ड्रोन है. ड्रोन्स होने चाहिए छोटे, विच कैन आंखों में दिखे भी ना. अगर कोई पाकिस्तानी बाद में ये देखे, तो मैं थोड़ा सा ज्ञान, बेसिक ज्ञान देता हूँ, कॉमन सेंस ज्ञान, कि ड्रोन अगर बनाता है ना कोई, तो वो इसलिए ताकि इट कैन गो इनटू एनी प्लेस एंड थोड़ा सा छुपा हो. इतना बड़ा जायंट तुम ड्रोन बनाओगे जिसपे 70 किलो का आदमी लटका है. इमेजिन, तुम्हारा उड़ते उड़ते ही ड्रोन की बैटरी खत्म हो गई, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी ड्रोन है, बैटरी खत्म हो गई, ड्रोन तो जाएगा ही. वो बंदा जो टेररिस्ट है, वो पता नहीं कितनी फाइट से नीचे गिरेगा और उसकी अपनी हड्डियां पसलियां टूटेंगी. वो ना इधर का रहेगा ना उधर का रहेगा, और उधर आएगा तो गोली तो खाएगा ही फिर. सो आई मीन, यूज सम कॉमन सेंस एंड स्टॉप डूइंग दिस BS इज व्हाट आई सजेस्ट. But we really need that opposition who can keep our current government on their toes. The only good decision I feel in this boycott, irrespective, uh, I don't support their machi market debate, but their support forward. Exactly. So that was what I was about to come to, Sunanda ji. The only good thing is, ये जो नॉइज मेकर्स हैं, इनमें से कुछ, सम ऑफ दीज रिपोर्टर्स और वट एवर जर्नलिस्ट अपने आप को जो कहते हैं, सबसे पहली बात मैं यहाँ पर इनके लिए नहीं, मैं जनरल, मैंने पहले भी ये बोली हुई है सेशंस पे. आई स्टिल रिमेंबर दोज डेज ऑफ रिपोर्टर्स जो who used to come on the news channels. एक पेपर होता था, they used to read those news, they used to present what happened, and there was no idea about which political party, which particular group they were affiliated to. Those were our reporters. They were unbiased, they were talking only and only uh, about news, giving news, sharing updates. There was no chillam chilli, like you said, Thirandaji. There was such humble way of presenting news. Right now, most of these, ये जो स्क्रीन पे लोग हैं, इनमें से काफी सारे लोग, they have openly said we only support one party. मैं ये नहीं कहता कि आप कांग्रेस के अगेंस्ट हो या आप के अगेंस्ट हो या बीजे के अगेंस्ट हो. That you really need to highlight that, but you are a media channel. You really need to present both the good and the bad the way it is. If someone is doing good, you need to appreciate that. If someone is doing wrong, you need to bring that in front. एक पर्टिकुलर पार्टी को अगर आप हमेशा अच्छा ही दिखाते रहोगे, सपोर्टिव ही दिखाते रहोगे, उनसे क्वेश्चंस पूछोगे, अगेन, I should not be doing this, but let me actually do this. And I know people will hate me for this, but क्या करें? I'm also, ये तो boycott. Kohli. I know I have heard certain things about that as well. uh, जहां तक रही ये जो जो रिपोर्टर्स की बात है, लेट मी सी इफ आई हैव दैट वीडियो और इफ आई वाज एबल टू डाउनलोड दैट. लुक्स लाइक आई डिड नॉट. ओके, सो ये एक वीडियो है. हालांकि ये महान इंसान इस लिस्ट में नहीं है, पर हाँ इसका चैनल है. तो लेट मी जस्ट प्ले दिस. लुक एट द थिंग.
एक और मुद्दा है जिसको इन चुनाव में बहुत जोर शोर से उठाया गया, खासतौर से बालाकोट के बाद, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के बाद, कि प्रधानमंत्री जी सेना के शौर्य के नाम पर वोट मांग रहे हैं.
Oh, this is a wrong video.
पत्रकारिता में बैठे हुए लोग जरा निकाल के लाएं और बताएं देश को कि देखो भाई मोदी ने सेना के नाम पे वोट मांगा. मैंने कभी नहीं मांगा सेना.
अभी पता चलेगा.
मैं जरा कहना चाहता हूं मेरे फर्स्ट टाइम वोटरों को, क्या आपका पहला वोट पाकिस्तान के बालाकोट में एयर स्ट्राइक करने वाले वीर जवानों के नाम समर्पित हो सकता है क्या?
Okay, this was actually a wrong video, but chalo maine play fir bhi kar diya. But anyways, let me just play this. This guy, I think he calls himself a reporter as well. इसने एक ये वीडियो बनाया था. Somebody shared it with me. I'm gonna play this. The idea behind this video. Hello Shalet. Hello. भाई ये तो केवल boycott है. Trade with Pakistan here. 22 more than 30 and we criticize Indian cricket player. Wow, this I did not know. This I really did not. Kushal Singh Sahab, if this is true, then shame on all of us. Shame on our government. $30 billion की trading with Pakistan in 2022. या फिर ये कैसे लोग कह देते हैं कि हमने क्रिकेट खेलना बंद कर दिया तो हमारी फाइट हो. I will validate this point. अगर ये पाकिस्तान के साथ इन्होंने $30 billion का ट्रेड किया, I am assuming we paid them $30 billion for something uh, to get from them. I hope it's not the other way around. Exactly, that's what मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ. धीरज, I think what he's trying to say is we paid them $30 billion for something. अब पाकिस्तान से आता क्या है, पहले तो मुझे ये देखना पड़ेगा कि व्हाट आर वी गेटिंग फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान, और हम क्या इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. बिकॉज एक्सपोर्ट अगर हम कर रहे हैं देन दिस इज नॉट अ ट्रू स्टेटमेंट, क्योंकि आई एम वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट $30 billion पाकिस्तान की तो औकात नहीं है, वो कटोरा लेके घूमने वाली कंट्री, इट कैन नॉट गिव $30 billion टू इंडिया फॉर, रो रहा है कि ट्रेड बंद है. एग्जैक्टली, दैट्स व्हाट आई रियली नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. एंड thanks for that statement, Kushal Singh Sahab. But I will validate this for 2022. And if it is true, then it is really sad कि हमारे कंट्री में अभी आज भी अगर ये हो रहा है in the name of whatever. Exactly. That's my question. What are we getting from Pakistan? Sorry, sir. It was USD 1 billion USD dollar. Paji, Kushalji, can you tell us what are we getting from Pakistan for that amount? This is a lot of money. 1 billion is a lot of money, even for Pakistan to pay us. Exactly. I will do a little bit of research on that. मैं भी देखना चाहूंगा कि हम पाकिस्तान से ऐसा क्या ले रहे हैं कि हमें 1.35 30 बिलियन से आप 1 पे तो आ गए कम से कम. उससे ही मेरे को थोड़ा हौसला हो गया है. सो विल सी. बट एनीवेज, गोइंग बैक टू द टॉपिक, ये एक वीडियो मेरे साथ किसी ने शेयर किया है, एंड आई एम शेयरिंग इट विदाउट एनी के am I supportive of this or am I not? But we all need to listen to all this. क्योंकि जिस तरह से ये boycott हुआ है, I'll personally say this: I'm supportive of this boycott. Reason being, this will also spare us all from some of the nonsense that happens on all the media channels. क्योंकि इवेंचुअली होता क्या है, दो लोग बिठा देते हैं, चिल्लम चिल्ली होती है, they abuse. There have been times actually where there have been physical altercations as well. एक दूसरे के ऊपर हाथापाई भी करी है इन लोगों ने. So, and with the elections coming in, I think it is a good decision. पार्टी जिसने भी ली हो, it's okay, because I'll tell you, uh, 2003 या 4 में बीजेपी डिड द सेम थिंग. एंड एक्चुअली मैंने वो ट्वीट भी शेयर किया है, बीजेपी का ही ट्विटर हैंडल से था. उस टाइम पे उन्होंने ट्वीट किया था ये. आई थिंक इट वाज 2013 और 2012, सॉरी, नॉट 2003. The tweet that they did was to boycott NDTV at that point of time, and it is a clear boycott tweet for NDTV. सेम चीज आज की डेट में ये INDII ने किया है, which is also, I would agree, at least this will spare us from all the unnecessary noise, nonsense that happens on media channels these days. We really don't want that, especially with the elections coming on. Now, the good thing out of this will be, at least now, there'll be less noise, more facts, hopefully, more news, the real news that really can be told on these platforms, on these channels, and the fact that we will not have these abuses around or lies around our history and something that has happened 30-40 years back. मुझे एक वो भी नहीं समझ आता कि क्यों हम वो 30-40-50 साल पुरानी की बातें, we keep on bringing them now, while we have the power capacity to change our history now. Why are we not focused on that and create a better future rather than that? आजकल क्या हो रहा है, चाहे आप किसी भी न्यूज चैनल पे चले जाओ, they will keep on cribbing what happened in the past, what happened, what did Nehru do, what did XYD do. अरे वो तो जो करना था वो कर कर आके खत्म कर गए, राइट? अब आगे तो कुछ अच्छा करो. Now you have the power, you have the authority, you have the money, you have the support of people. Do what needs to be done, fix it, so that आज से 10-20-40 साल बाद जब नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आए, वो भी यही ना करे जो आज की डेट में हम सब देख रहे हैं कि crib about our previous leadership. Now is the time to create that history that our future generation would be proud of. Please, तो उसको आप करें. वो is that is the most important thing that needs to be done. Now, this was definitely a little kind of sad, somber as well. So this video that I'm going to play will definitely bring a little bit of a smile and laughter, because कुछ चीजें सही बोली हैं, कुछ चीजें इतनी absurd हैं, but the way of presentation of this guy really made me chuckle. मतलब हंसी आई, And I think we should have that lighter way of presenting things as well. क्योंकि ऑलरेडी बहुत स्ट्रेस है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं हो रही हैं हमारे आसपास, हमारी पर्सनल लाइफ में, हमारे कंट्री में, आउटसाइड ऑफ अ कंट्री। जैसे हमने कहा, people are getting killed, people are getting sick, covid is back, politics चल रही है, just because I love one party, you love another party, all I can suggest is, let's not bring that political party affiliation and all that between the two of us. हम लोग आपस में प्यार से रहें, एक दूसरे को एक पर्टिकुलर पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन के लिए we can like or dislike each other on a very small level, but we should not start hating each other just because, say, Dheeraj is part of party and Varun is part of B party. Doesn't make any difference. Let them work on their own, let them build the opposition. आज जो पावर में है, कल वो opposition में हो सकती है. And at that time as well, we should make sure that whosoever is in opposition is strong, is asking the right questions. The media is asking the same kind of relevant right questions to everybody, चाहे वो बीजेपी से आए, कांग्रेस से आए. Not questions like, आप वॉलेट रखते हैं, या जैसे सोनिया गांधी को एक रिपोर्टर ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि आप जब इंदिरा गांधी के साथ थी, तो क्या इंदिरा गांधी पूरे घर पे कंट्रोल करती थी, सास बहू जैसा आपका रिलेशन था? या वो रिपोर्टर जिसने राहुल गांधी को पूछा कि राहुल गांधी, आपका मैट्रिमोनी वाला जो सेक्शन है ऑन योर रेज्यूमे, वो कब चेक बॉक्स होगा? इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस हमें नहीं चाहिए. These are not the questions to be asked to these political leaders at all. You know, it is so funny. चाहे वो सोनिया गांधी हो, राहुल गांधी हो, नरेंद्र मोदी हो, अमित शाह हो, खड़गे हो, केजरीवाल हो, ask them straight questions, hard questions. Why was the home minister or the prime minister not in Manipur? Has every media house asked that question? Why, Rahul Gandhi, you are giving such kind of statements in countries outside of India around our soldiers? Go and ask him those questions directly. Kejriwal, unko pakdo और उनसे direct questions पूछो. So have the courage to do that. Not be, lenient to one party and, arrogant to the other. Be neutral. Even if you're gonna vote for a party, don't show it. सर, हम चाहे कितना भी यहाँ कह लें कि पॉलिटिक्स को दूर रखकर वोटिंग जारी, बट सैड रियलिटी है, भारत में वोटिंग कास्टिज्म पर होनी है. That's the sad part. Anyways, let me just make it a little kind of a lighter with this particular thing that this guy has done. I really had a laugh, and I really want you to take it with a pinch of salt, not with another, mindset के ये किसी एक particular लोग पार्टी के लिए बोल रहे हैं and all that. Just take it with a light.
विपक्षी महागठबंधन ने 14 टीवी एंकरों के बहिष्कार का ऐलान कर दिया है, तो गोदी मीडिया शोर मचा रहा है, इसे अघोषित आपातकाल बता रहा है. जो मीडिया सत्ता पक्ष की तानाशाही पर चुप्पी साधे हुए था, विपक्ष के सत्याग्रह पर हाहाकार मचा रहा है, इसको जुल्म ज्यादती बता रहा है, अन्याय बता रहा है. पत्रकारों की हत्या होती रही, पत्रकारों को जेल में डाला जाता रहा, तब तक सब ठीक था. अब दंगाई पत्रकारों से बात करने से मना क्या कर दिया गया? पूरे टीवी मीडिया में तूफान आ गया है. फालतू के झुंड को लग रहा है आज हमारा बहिष्कार कर रहे हैं, कल चैनल का ऐड बंद कर देंगे. आर्थिक नुकसान और मालिक की फटकार की वजह से इनका अमन चैन उड़ गया है. अमन चैन से याद आया, अमन चोपड़ा नाम का एंकर मुंह पर हाथ रखकर चुप्पी साधे हुए इसे आपातकाल बता रहा है. सुधीर चौधरी एक दिन पहले मोदी का चरण वंदन कर रहा है, अगले दिन किसी का चरण चुंबक बनने से इनकार कर रहा है. रूबिका लियाकत कह रही है, मेरे सख्त सवालों से डर गए हैं, मोदी जी थकते क्यों नहीं वाला उनका सख्त सवाल वायरल हो रहा है. अमीश देवगन तो खुद को बेबाक पत्रकार बता रहा है, अपने मालिक के मित्र के कार्यकाल को ही आपातकाल बता रहा है। सुशांत सिन्हा का नाम नहीं आया इसलिए ज्यादा चिढ़ा जा रहा है। विपक्ष को इंडी बताते हुए विपक्षी मिजाज के पत्रकारों को चिंदी बता रहा है। राहुल शिवशंकर का भी नाम नहीं है, फिर भी संविधान का अपमान कर रहा है। इंडिया दैट इज नॉट भारत बोलकर अपनी फ्रस्ट्रेशन दिखा रहा है। अदिति त्यागी नाम की एंकर कुख्यात की लिस्ट में अपना नाम देखकर खुश है। सबसे ऊपर अल्फाबेट के हिसाब से नाम है, मगर यही देखकर उसे मजा आ रहा है। हाँ, तो ये इतना बड़ा मामला बन गया है कि लगभग सभी चैनलों पर इस पर चर्चा हो रही है। हर एक टीवी एंकर इसे पत्रकारिता पर हमला बता रहा है। सोचिए, न पत्रकारों की हत्या की जा रही, न पत्रकारों को जेल में डाला जा रहा है, न उन पर सीबीआई ईडी की रेड मारी जा रही है, न ही धमकी और गाली दी जा रही है। बस बहस में शामिल होने से इनकार कर दिया जा रहा है। सभ्य और संवैधानिक तरीके से बहिष्कार कर दिया जा रहा है। डिबेट में शामिल होने पर जिन पर टूट पड़ा करते थे उनकी कोई याद नहीं आ रही है। बस आर्थिक बहिष्कार न झेलना पड़ जाए इसी बात का डर सता रहा है। नमस्कार, मैं समर राज बोलता हिंदुस्तान में आपका स्वागत है। विपक्षी महागठबंधन ने जिन 14 एंकरों का बहिष्कार किया है, उनकी करतूत के बारे में एक एक करके बताना पड़ेगा क्या? कैसी पत्रकारिता करते हैं ये कथित पत्रकार, उसका कोई सैंपल दिखाना पड़ेगा क्या? एक एक एंकर की करतूत समझ।
ये थोड़ा फनी लगा मुझे। कुछ चीजें सही बोली, कुछ चीजें ऑब्वियसली दे वर absurd, बट एंड ऑफ द डे, even if you have been boycotted, you should have taken it gracefully. Actually, इसको different तरीके से भी present किया जा सकता था, and you would have not made a mockery, is what I feel. But I think most of these anchors chose the other way around. I leave it up to them. But I personally feel and I believe, हालांकि धीरज कह रहा है कि it's not gonna make any difference, but we'll see. ओनली टाइम विल टेल कि क्या होता है, कैसे होता है, कौन कितना ऑनेस्टली कौन कितना ऑनेस्टली अब न्यूज चैनल्स पे आके बात करेगा, कौन नहीं करेगा। आई हैव नो आइडिया, बट एट द सेम टाइम इट इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट टिल द इलेक्शंस, कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए रोने वाले लोग आज बॉयकॉट के लिए खुश हो रहे हैं। आज तक मोदी के प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए रोने वाले लोग, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। या सो and one point which I will Manmohan Singh as prime minister was sitting beside Sonia Gandhi while dealing. So on this point, right, Dheeraj, I think one point that I really feel could be dealt differently or done differently is, जैसे मैं सीईओ का एग्जांपल बहुत देता हूँ, एज द लीडर ऑफ द कंपनी, यू आर सपोज टू बी आउट एंड अबाउट, यू हैव टू टॉक टू पीपल, यू हैव टू, किसी भी कंट्री के आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर को ले लो, प्रेसिडेंट को ले लो, they are the ones who are talking to the press, giving whatever facts, lies directly in the face to the journalist. Needful medical checkup, neck and chin double the size. Don't worry ji, hello ji, aap jo bhi hai, I just got my medical test, everything is all good, and there is no issue as such. I know who you are, so that's okay. You can continue to try this, but eventually in the end I'll end this session by saying, even if you're part of BJP, or you're part of India, or you're part of AAP, or you're part of any political affiliation, please don't spoil your relationships with your friends, with your relatives, with your social media. Uh, you can show support. Let others also show their support or their, anger towards others. Because end of the day, uh, it is really very important that each one of us are able to share our views, our perspectives, honestly, candidly. And if you don't like it, talk to them, tell them. I've been very fortunate that, since the day I started talking about certain other topics, issues, there were few people who came to me, told me, Varun, this is maybe a little off. Don't you think this is wrong? And then there were others who, without even talking, they started you know, joining hands with some of the other people, and some of them unfollowed me. Did that matter to me? Not even 1%. It does not. Because end of the day, if someone who unfollowed me, or who someone who did not come and talk to me, they were never there for me in the very first place. I'm really happy that they unfollowed, because end of the day, I don't need such people even close to my channel or my platform, or even me, because these are those traitors, these are those liars, these are those fake people. क्योंकि अगर किसी में आपसे आके बात करने की हिम्मत नहीं है, then it's absolutely fine to distance yourself from them. But your friends, your family members, if they don't like it, like in my case, a lot of my family members, they have reached out, they've pinged me, and they've said, okay, why this, why not this, why this? आम के लिए biased है, आपने आपने आम खाया तो आप आम के लिए biased है, आपने आम नहीं खाया तो आम के लिए खिलाफ biased है. That's the problem with narratives. और सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम तो ये है, on a lighter note, and I'll end the session on that. If you are against, say, BJP, for example, because it's the central government right now, if you're against BJP, you are given the tag of anti-India. You are an anti-nationalist. You are Khalistani. You are uh, the biggest traitor. You are, सारे गलत words जो लग सकते हैं आप लगा ले, and that's the problem. And I will say one thing: even if you are part, support BJP, Congress, India, whatever alliance, it really doesn't matter. End of the day, you will still remain an Indian, a Bharatiya, or a Hindustani. It really doesn't matter. And these are all the names of my country. I was born with this knowledge that these are the names of my country. I will die with that inscribed within my heart, that I have been an Indian, a Hindustani, and a Bharatiya. So nobody can take that away. Uh, to close this, no Sunanda ji, there is no update. The only update is Shavik Chakravarti को भी international travel करने के लिए permission, या तो I think he has already got it. Otherwise he will be getting that, because end of the day, जिस तरह से हमें एनसीबी ने धोखा दिया, looks like CBI will also not be questioning or stopping his going abroad thing. So eventually, all of these are trying to get out of the case scot free. That's the sad update, I can tell you. But we will not stop. We will continue to fight the way we started. We will continue to keep on fighting for Sushant, no matter what. And जाने से पहले, obviously, I'll just pay a little homage again to our martyrs, our soldiers who lost their life protecting us. इस चीज को I always tell, do not forget this ever, to everyone, that there are people out there who are fighting, who are saving each and every single member of our family on the border. Respect that. Respect what you have. Respect your existence because of these people. So, one more time, oops, like this, and let me do this. Let's remember them in our prayers today, tomorrow, because these soldiers, Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Dhanchak, Deputy Superintendent Himayu Muzamil Bhatt, they gave their lives for us. They never met me, they never knew me, they never knew my parents, they never knew any of my friends, but they still got to sacrifice their life for us. Full respect for them, and lots of love, prayers for the family members. That's all I can say about them. Exactly, Ashmurji. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Begging for justice, not even a charge sheet. Exactly, putting a common man on corruption fields. No. Yep. Thank you, Shalit. Thank you, Sunandaji. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep them in our prayers, and let's keep them also the parents of Janvi in our prayers as well. Beautiful life finished or left too soon. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep rooting for Sushant and let's keep praying for these martyrs, for these soldiers, for everybody who's fighting for us, and they continue to do that without any bias. Let's all be Indians first. Let's all be Bharatiya first. Let's all be Hindustani first. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys very soon. Jai Hind. And I'm going to play the same one more time.